everyone, Screaming Geek Me here. I am Jerry the Geek. We've got another 4K review for you. We're going to talk about Sound of Freedom. But before we get into this, if you like physical media, 4Ks, Blu-rays, even DVDs, I still talk about those once in a while. Please check out my other videos on my channel because I do these reviews, I do unboxings, collection updates, different discussions. Check that stuff out. Hit the like button, subscribe, turn your bell notifications on, and always feel free to comment below. Let me know what you think. So let's talk about Sound of Freedom on 4K. This movie came out in 2023. You got Jim Caviezel, Mira Sorvino, Bill Camp, directed by, try to get this name right, Alejandro Monteverdi. Now, this movie revolves around child trafficking, and this was originally, from the time it was filmed until it was released, it was like a 5-year gap, because when they filmed it, it was originally intended to be distributed by 20th Century Fox, but at the time, they ended up being bought by Disney, and after that, they got shelved. It got shelved because Disney was not interested in doing it. And from what I understand, the director, Alejandro, he wanted to get it out there to the people. And it got to a point where he was willing to put it up on YouTube because he wanted to present the movie to people. But luckily, Angel Studios, got a hold of it. And they're the ones that distributed it. So again, talking about child trafficking revolves around a character. He's a federal agent. Basically, at the time, his job is basically going after pedophiles. But then he comes across this one kid that he rescues, and then finds out he has a sister that is still out there, and he makes it his own mission to go save her. But the agency isn't willing to go forth, with it, and he has to give up on it, and he was like pissed on it. He quits his job and wants to go out on his own. He's like, I'm going to do this. So this is based on the true story of him, and it's a really good movie. I'm glad. I've been seeing this advertised on with the Angel Studios for quite some time, so I was glad to finally get this. Both my wife and I really like this movie. Now, the 4K comes from VidAngel Studios, came out in late 2024. The Blu-ray came out first. I forget, it was earlier that year, or even late 2023, I can't remember. But yeah, the 4K came out late 2024. The movie was filmed completely in digital. As far as finishing with HDR, I don't know what HDR it has. Well, with that being said, being digital, it's really hard to say anything negative about it. It is a really good picture overall. It has some really good details, some nice shadows, pops of color here and there, but not a lot of color. It's just, the content of the story. That's the other. It's, very story driven. It has a little bit of depth to it, which a lot of times digital movies doesn't have that. This looks really good. As far as comparing with a Blu-ray, I didn't have the Blu-ray, but comparing with the Blu-ray here, there's very little difference. Again, with it being digital, you really don't see a lot between Blu-ray and 4K, and that's the same here. You're going to be hard-pressed to see a difference between the two. Now for the audio here, they gave us a Dolby Digital 5.1, which is kind of weird. When it comes to newer releases, you don't see too much Dolby Digital anymore, because Blu-ray, they kind of got into Dolby True HD, so it's kind of weird that they're still using a kind of an older format. But it's a good, solid track overall. Being a drama, true story, it's not going to wow you. It does have some surround, especially in some of the jungle scenes. You get some ambience there. The clear dialogue throughout. So it is a nicely done track, but it's not going to blow your mind. You're not going to use this to show off your system. But there's just nothing bad to say about it. Now for the packaging here, this is a steel book, and this is where Angel Studios, I don't know who did the design. They obviously do not know anything about steel books, because usually, like here, this is all printed. Normally it is on a J card. You pop the J card off and you don't hurt the artwork. So they dropped the ball. They don't know how to do a steelbook design. And the same with the back. This all this legal stuff is printed on. And again, it would be on a J card, so they really flubbed up here. But I mean, design-wise, it's really nice. Got some embossing here in the titling. It's really nice. Got some matte finish, some gloss highlights. So it's a nice steelbook, except for the banners and legal info on the back. So we pop this open here. And it's actually a 3-disc set. You know, we got the 4K Blu-ray, and we got 3rd disc for the bonus features. We'll pop these out so you can see the inside. Basically just got the jungle scenes. It's kind of cool. Pretty simple though. Now this does come with a free 1-month membership to the Angel Guild. And so I'll pop up on the screen. It's got a QR code and says use code, and I got the number there. You know, jot it down, check it out. Because my wife and I did go ahead and join up. They have a monthly with ad or without ads. And also they got a yearly rate, but we're not sure how long how much use we'll get out of it. So we just thought we'd just do the monthly for a while. I mean, there's a lot of content on their channel so far. And from what I see, they're constantly adding stuff. And plus there's supposed to be options where you can do voting on new releases and also get complimentary tickets for new releases. So it's definitely worth checking out Angel Studios. So that's why I decided to just go ahead and share the membership thing with you since we've already joined. Now for the bonus features, we got 2 audio commentaries. They're on the 4K and are also on the Blu-ray version. The rest of the bonus features are on a 3rd disc. So for the bonus features on the 3rd disc, we have quite a bit. We got the making of Sound of Freedom, rescuing a blockbuster, the impact of Sound of Freedom. They got a roundtable discussion, origin story, walking the red carpet, and there's a couple other ones I forgot that's not listed here, but jotted down. But there's, I think, like about 8 featurettes on here, and there's like 2 or 3 of them are like roundtable or sit downs talking about with the filmmakers. And my wife and I actually went through all the bonus features. It's quite a bit, and it's very interesting stuff. It's definitely worth checking those out. So to wrap it up here, the 4K is a really hard sell because of the being digital, being very little difference between this and the Blu-ray. I forgot to double check. I know I'll give you the prices here in a minute, but I can't remember if the Blu-ray has all the same bonus features. I will check that as I'm editing, and I'll pop it up on the screen if it's the same or not. But if the Blu-ray is, if that's all you're interested in, it'd be safe just to get the Blu-ray. Now, if you want the 4K, the Steelbook is the only option. There is no standard version. So if you want the movie, it's either DVD, Blu-ray, or 4K Steelbook. The Steelbook, the 4K Steelbook is going for $39.99 on Amazon and Angel Studios site, which is kind of pricey. But you got to remember, this was all independently made. But if you're actually a member of the Angel Studios Guild, they actually got a discount there, $31.99. Luckily, when I ordered mine, it was actually on sale. So mine was, we got it for $23.99, the same price as a Blu-ray. So I'm glad I got it on sale. So I was really happy with that. But if you're okay with getting just a Blu-ray, it's going on Amazon for $15.39. So that is your cheapest route, just to pick up the Blu-ray of that. But if you're into nice dramas, good true stories, I would recommend picking this up. This is a really good movie. Yeah, if you have Amazon Prime, you go ahead and check it out there, see if you like it before you actually buy it. Or if you want to check out the Angel Studios app and, join up there and see what they have. Like I said, so far we've watched a few movies and we've enjoyed every one of them so far. So that pretty much does it for my look at the 4K of Sound of Freedom. Comment below, let me know what you think. Is this something that you might be interested in checking out? Again, I would recommend it. It's really good. Check out my other videos on my channel. Like, subscribe, turn your bell notifications on, and we'll see you soon. Geek out.